Okay. All right. Well, hello. So a lot of you are brand spanking new and really just trying to learn the products. One thing that I can suggest is one, when you have your own products that you're trying, get to know them really well and what they're all about. And especially even like pick maybe 3, 4, 5 products a week that you want to really get educated on. When you log into your website and it brings you into what we call our back office, there's so much product knowledge and documents that you can research. But for me, because that can be really overwhelming for me, what I personally like to do was just go on my own website and I would click on like the different categories and kind of browse each product. When you scroll through the product, where it gives a brief description, at the very bottom it says view product info, and it will give you the nutrition facts and frequently asked questions, so that will help a lot. I'll give you a brief of what are some of the most popular products that I sell a ton of. One is our wraps. And I'm basically going to go through the catalog. If you have your kit, you know what I'm referring to. If you haven't gotten your kit yet, you're going to get a stack of product catalogs. And I'm kind of going to go through it one by one with you. So in case you don't already know, our flagship product is the body wrap. It is not weight loss. It is all about a skin treatment, okay? So a few key things. Any single person that purchases wraps from me is told to make sure that they open up the pores, because it's a skin treatment. It's super important that it can penetrate the pores.
Oh, hang on. Put me on the muted so that I might be stuffed into the phones.
Okay. You want to make sure it can penetrate the pores. So it's clean skin. I like whether you get out of the shower or take a hot washcloth and really wipe down the area that you're about to wrap. Do not use any moisturizing body washes before you wrap. It's super important because, again, it's a skin treatment. It's a skin treatment. So you want to make sure that the cream that already comes on the wrap can penetrate through. You don't want it to have to break through other ingredients on your skin. So if you haven't already seen one, this is a wrap. It's like a giant Band-Aid. You can cut it in half, to wrap certain areas like your arms or your legs, or you can wrap your neck. It is not meant for the face. We have facial wraps for that, okay? It's already gonna come with a botanical cream on it, so there's nothing else needed. One pack of wraps is gonna come with 4 individual wraps, which is considered a full treatment. Majority of people are going to see results with their first wrap. I always tell people, you want to drink at least half your body weight in fluid ounces of water. So drinking plenty of water before, during, and after wrapping. Now, one of the biggest questions we get about the wrap is it lasting results? And this is the answer that I give people. They are lasting results if you maintain a healthy lifestyle. You cannot go to the gym and work your butt off and then go eat, a double cheeseburger and expect you to maintain your results that you're trying to put in at the gym. That's just a fact. So they are lasting results if you maintain a healthy lifestyle. That is how that question gets answered. Then we have our defining gel, which, hang on. Okay, so the defining gel is the next product down that you're gonna see in the catalog. That is the sister product to the wraps. It definitely helps to amplify your wrapping results. So in between, you can wrap every 3 days. So every 72 hours, you can wrap. You don't wanna do before then. Your results will progress over those 72 hours. The defining gel can be used on your non-wrapping days. I personally use it mixed with a little bit of my body moisturizer from my neck to my toes every single day. It is an obsession of mine. It'll help minimize cellulite. It's also going to help with the tightening, toning, and firming of the skin. It's going to help improve the elasticity of your skin. let's see, improve the texture. Like a lot of people have those bumps on the back of their arms. It's going to help with that. It's really why we call it liquid gold. It helps with so much, like dry heels. If you give yourself if you suffer from like the dry skin on your heels and the cracks, if you give yourself like a really good pedicure and scrub that off and start using defining gel, even mixed with a little bit of moisturizer if you want to, you don't have to. It's going to prevent that from happening and keep your feet super moisturized. That's just a little tip because summer's coming up and we're all going to be in flip-flops. So use that. Also, I should touch on this about the body wrap. I've had a couple people in the past be like, oh my gosh, is there like weird side effects because they can feel a tingling? I always compare the feeling of a body wrap almost to like icy hot. You can feel the kind of cooling, warmish sensation and tingling. No, it's not a reaction. That's all the goodness working. It can be worn for a minimum of 45 minutes and a maximum of 8 hours. So you can sleep with it. You can wear it to work. What you don't want to be doing is swimming, working out, showering, anything that's basically going to open the pores and wash out all of the awesomeness that you just put in there. Give it hours, maybe even 8 hours. So for me, if I'm going to shower at night, I'm going to put a wrap on at night and sleep with it on. And then I just have to get up and get myself ready for work. And then I shower again the next night. So just kind of plan it that way. You don't want to go to the gym after you get done wrapping and go sweat it all out. We do have the Fab Wrap. The Fab Wrap is basically just an add-on item that they can use that will hold the wrap in place if they so choose to use it. Do they have to have it? No. Quite frankly, for me personally, what I really like to use is an Ace bandage, like the really wide ones. You can go get them at Walgreens. It's reusable and it's super comfortable. Some people like Saran Wrap. I just don't find it as breathable, but any of them work. Then the next of our biggest selling products is the greens. We have them available in small and large containers and on-the-go packets. I typically sell nothing but on-the-go packets unless somebody requests a large tub of them. I compare them to Crystal Light packets. Now, what the greens are... What the greens are is they are going to alkalize and detox and provide natural energy. Those are just the top 3 benefits. What I mean by alkalize, it's going to balance your body's pH. And a good example of how I explain that to people who aren't familiar is my father-in-law struggles with acid reflux really badly. The greens help balance that. And since he has started them, he no longer suffers from that. And that's something he has suffered with since he was a teenager and he's almost 60. So that's kind of what that will do. Also help detox. And when I say it's not like a harsh cleanse, it just kind of keeps your system clean. Okay. It is 34 fruits and vegetables and 52 herbs and superfoods. And it does have the matcha green tea. So it's going to provide natural energy for you. Now, other benefits. The other benefits to it are, it does help with your hair. It does help with your skin. It helps with all of that. Why? That's what fruits and veggies does for us. They're going to help with the shine in your hair. It's gonna help with your complexion. So there's a lot of different things that it helps with. I believe, Kirsten, I know you're on here, correct me if I'm wrong, it does have probiotic support and it's gonna help with your digestion as well. So for me, it's just something that every single person in the world needs to be on. There's no way that we all consume the fruits and veggies and all of that goodness that we should be getting. We're not, and it has so many benefits. So I'm sure you've seen some people post that illness cannot thrive in a body that is alkalized. It's going to help with all of that. So even like if we get sick in this house, it's something that we make sure that we're on because of all the nutrients that it has, but we also take it on a daily basis. That comes in berry flavor, orange flavor, and now chocolate. The chocolate is not yet anyway available in on-the-go packets. It's only in a tub. And I believe the loyal customer pricing on that is $33, which is really good. And it's a pretty decent sized tub. I just tried it. I tested it with water and with milk, and it's super good both ways. They are kid approved now. The most popular flavor is the berry. We'll see how the chocolate does, but for me in the last year I've been doing this, berry has been the number one. You can mix it with juice. You can mix it with water. You can put it in yogurt. If I mix it in water or juice, I like to shake it in a blender bottle first, and I just prefer mine over ice. That's just me. What we have on your website is you're going to see the ones in the black containers, and you're going to see some in the bright green containers. We reformulated months ago, so the bright green containers are the newest, and the black containers and black boxes are what's on sale. That is our old formula. The difference for me is the newer ones tend to dissolve better and are a little more flavorful. We also have the Greens Chews, which is also made up of fruits and vegetables. It's a little bit more targeted, so maintaining blood pressure, heart health. I believe it is a pre and a probiotic. Kirsten, you'll have to interrupt me if I'm wrong on that. So many antioxidants. So it is comparable to 20 cartons of blueberries, and it kind of tastes like a Now and Later. It's super good. My little one takes them every single day. She takes one, and I think the serving size is 2. It's basically a healthy snack. So that is the wraps and covering the greens. And then we'll talk skincare real quick. We have our facial wraps. Those are a moisturizing treatment. They're going to help with wrinkles. It's going to help moisturizing. I know from me living in the Midwest, I would have killed for these facial wraps because my skin always got so dry in the wintertime. And now in Arizona, I feel the same way. So facial wraps I love. I do them, me personally, once a month. Again, you can wear them for 45 minutes, max of 8 hours, but I mean, who's going to walk around like that? What they look like, I mean, it's literally a wrap on your face with cutouts of like your eyes and your nose and your mouth. So it's a little freaky. The first time my husband walked in and saw me wearing one, it's like a Jason mask, but you guys are amazing. So when you take the wrap off for the body wrap and the face, the cream that's left on your skin, just go ahead and rub it in. Don't wash it off. We also have our product called WOW, which stands for Wipe Out Wrinkles. They come in a big box, and there are 30, so it's an entire month's supply if they choose to use it every single day. Now, WOW is temporary, so it lasts about 8 hours, and it literally just wipes out wrinkles. I'll open my box and show you. I love it as a makeup primer. You can mix it in with your face cream if you want to. So you'll have little individual packets. You'll just mush it around super good. I mix even amount of this with my moisturizer. You can use it without makeup or wear it under makeup. You can do your entire face. You can just do under your eyes. When you apply it, just don't move because you kind of want to let it set in and tighten up the skin, and then all your wrinkles will be gone, and then you can apply your makeup and all that good stuff. I love it. It is a temporary, so it's not like Botox and it's just going to fix everything over time. It is a temporary. We have our facial cleanser, which I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with our facial cleanser. We have an entire skin line. So it is a soap-free cleanser. We also have our toner, which is pH balancing. And what I love about it, it is for every skin type. So it doesn't matter whether you're oily, you're dry, your combination. It's going to balance your skin. It's a mist, so you just mist it on. Another really good use for it, I like to use it to set my makeup, and I also love it for sunburns. Spray it if you get sunburns. It really helps to treat the skin. I have some before and afters. If you guys need to see them, just PM me and I'll send you some, but it's really good to put on sunburns as well. We have a lip and eye cream. So for your under eye wrinkles and the crow's feet and laugh lines, all of that stuff, The lip and eye cream is something that will work over time. It's not necessarily temporary. It will help with dark circles. It helps with the wrinkles. Just tiny, tiny bit goes a long way. So one tube should last someone quite a while. I also like to put it on my lips as a moisturizer, and it gives a little bit of a plump, which I really, really like. We also have an exfoliating peel, which is absolutely amazing. So that obviously, if you don't know what an exfoliating peel is, it's going to get all of the dead skin. Some people like to just do it once a week or once a month, whatever. Personal experience, I have suffered with acne through both pregnancies. So I've always worked really hard to get rid of my scarring. So I use it about twice a week for now. It does not seem to over dry my skin by doing that. It seems pretty gentle. We have our Preventage, which is our day cream. And then we have our Repairage, which is our night cream. I really use the Repairage for day and night. That's just me personally. But again, there's certain parts of my skin that I am trying to heal. So I use the Repairage all of the time. That's going to work on your tone and texture of your skin and obviously your moisturizer. What I like is our skincare products are water-based. So normally if you go put on a face cream, you can still kind of feel like the oiliness and the greasiness after you put them on. Ours, you're not going to feel that with it. They're water-based, so they're going to absorb into your skin and actually do the work. It's not just topical. It's going to go in your skin and do the work. We have our stretch mark cream as well. So for all of the pregnant mamas that want to prevent stretch marks, if they already have them, and it really any other scarring, I use it on my chin to, again, help with some of the, like my acne. I had cystic acne with my pregnancy, so it turned into like dark brown spots everywhere. So I use the stretch mark cream to help fade that. It's a lightening. So there's really multiple uses. Any old scarrings that you have, you can use. We also have our hair, skin, and nails, and that is a big seller as well. And here's why. One of the questions you'll probably get when people say, please take it in there. When people ask what's the difference between what I can get at Walmart and what I can get with you. Ours is faster absorbing. So if we're just being blunt about it, if it's not something that's fast absorbing, if I just go and buy like Nature's Own or whatever it is, more than likely you're kind of going to pee most of it out before it has the ability to absorb into your body. Ours is faster absorbing. You can do a testing of it at home. Put another brand in a cup of water and put ours in a cup of water and check back and see which one absorbs quicker. We've done testings on it. That's the awesomeness of ours. My personal results, I got almost 4 inches of growth in 2 months, which for me, my hair, like rule of thumb, this is coming from a hairstylist, is your hair will grow a 1/2 inch a month. I would be lucky if I got like a 1/4 inch. That's just me. So hair, skin, and nails did wonders for me. A lot of moms, after they have their kids and they get a lot of hair loss, that's a go-to, and I have a lot more body in my hair now. On the carpet with it now, or I'll take it away. Thank you. So that kind of covers our skincare line. Do you guys have any questions? Okay. Now, let's see what else. Okay, so now let's get into, okay, we have a product called our Confianza. So people that suffer from stress and anxiety, this is a good one. The way I compare it is it kind of makes me feel like a 1/2 glass of wine later. I don't feel out of it. I'm not tired. But if you're someone that suffers from anxiety or panic attacks, it really, within minutes of taking it, obviously drink water so it can absorb into your system. It really just kind of gives you that calming feeling. If you've ever been on a medication for stress or anxiety, you know it usually makes you feel a little bit out of it, pretty tired. No one wants to feel like that. You can't function that way. So that is a really, really good product. It will help to improve your focus. It does help to fight fatigue. So it's really good all around, but it is kind of our anti-stress formula. We have our Relief, which is for healthy joint function. If you feel arthritis or muscle aches, all that good stuff, me being a hairdresser for so long, my hands hurt really bad. So this is kind of a go-to for me to feel like I can still function. I love that one. A good testimony for you is my father-in-law has like 0 cartilage in his knee. So it's like bone on bone right now. He's had cortisone shots. There's a testimony on my Facebook page back from, I think, Father's Day when he sat down and had a conversation with me about it. He's had cortisone shots. He's had all kinds of pain medications. And this was the only thing that gave him amazing, lasting relief. So that's a good one. We have a product called Regular, which helps with colon health. So we all kind of know if you're not very regular, that's what that's for. Just to sum it up, the New You, my husband absolutely loves it. His testimony on that one is his sleep quality is huge. Whether he gets 6 hours, he gets 8 hours or 10 hours, he is not a restful sleeper. So he doesn't wake up feeling rested and refreshed. And he does with this, whether he's on 5 hours or 10 hours of sleep, he always feels good when he wakes up. It stimulates your body's HGH to help boost lean muscle mass and help exercise endurance. So if you have people that are at the gym and they're looking to put on muscle, it will help with that. We have our Fat Fighters, which if you've been following my page at all, you know how much I love them. I'm a carb junkie. What I say about those is if you have someone that doesn't eat the best, they don't want to be on a restricted diet, or they do eat healthy and they have cheat meals, this is kind of one of those products you want to have in your pocket because you can take it up to an hour after eating a meal and it will absorb some of the fats and carbs that you eat so your body does not. So, hello, it's like, that's it right there. I mean, you want to have a bagel. I eat bagels at like 11 o'clock at night. I'm a carb junkie. I love bread. I love pastas. And I'm not going to live on a restricted diet. So having these helps me with that. One thing to note about the Fat Fighters is if anybody is on any medications or any other supplements, even ours, it needs to be taken an hour apart at least. Because the Fat Fighter, you don't want it to kind of eat their medication that they're on or any other supplements that they're on. So that's just something that has to be taken apart. The ThermoFit is a thermogenic. It's got the hot peppers and the antioxidant benefits of the acai berry. That is going to fire up your metabolism and increase your calorie burn. So if you go for a walk and you would normally burn 200 calories, taking the ThermoFit beforehand is going to increase your calorie burn by 278 calories. So your walk that was 200 calories normally, you are now going to burn 478 calories on that walk. It's going to get that metabolism fired up and working again. That is not something that I would recommend to somebody if they are not planning on exercising. If someone comes to me for weight loss, my first question is always, tell me about your lifestyle. Do you exercise? Do you eat healthy? If they are not going to go to the gym, if they're not going to get up and go for a walk, I'm probably not going to recommend the ThermoFit. That's not for the lazy. That's someone that's getting and hitting the gym. I always say, like a busy mom doesn't always have time to go to the gym 5, 6, 7 days out of the week. If she can get there 2 or 3 times, this is a really good tool for her to make those workouts count for her and get the max out of them that she can. You guys have any questions on that part? Okay. We have another one is our cleanse. It's a 2-day cleanse. You can still eat with our cleanse, and it's a slow fermenting cleanse. So typically when people hear the word cleanse, they get scared, like they're going to have crazy side effects, and I better make sure I'm home for the next 3 days because you never know what's going to happen. Ours is White Pants approved. Okay, so please go in there. You can still eat with ours. We obviously do recommend cleaning up your diet when when you're taking a cleanse. I mean, the whole point of it is to flush out all the bad. So let's not eat double cheeseburgers and try and do a cleanse at the same time. It is one before breakfast, one before dinner for 2 days. And they are, so you get 4 4-ounce bottles in one box, 2 a day for 2 days. The average weight loss with that is anywhere between 3 and 8 pounds, I believe. And then we do have Estro Rhythm, which is it helps with menopause symptoms. I'll be honest, I don't know much about it. From the few people I do know that have used it, said it was absolutely amazing with hot flashes. I don't know a whole lot about it, but if you have someone interested, I will help research the product and get testimonials for you. We have It's Essential Weight Loss Energy Bars. Basically just a healthy snack bar. I really like them. We have It's Vital Omega-3. Those are soft gel capsules. They are good for heart health and healthy joints. And they have the fish oil in them. So if you have somebody that's specifically looking for that. We have the It's Vital Minerals, which is good for bone health. A lot of people, as they are getting older, that is a concern for them. So that's a really good one. And there's another one on here. We also have It's Vital Core Nutrition, which is one of my favorites. I kind of refer to it as like your super vitamin. It's kind of got everything that your body needs. Now, this is something that I will supplement for the ThermoFit if somebody is not actively working out, because it helps support your body's ability to burn calories. So it's giving their body all of the nutrients that it needs. It also helps to fight fatigue. It is gluten-free. It's a whole food multivitamin, and it's controlled release. So all day long, you're getting bits of it all day. That's just basically a super multivitamin. I love it. Again, if someone is not actively working out, I usually go to the greens and the It's Vital Core Nutrition, and Fat Fighters if they're not currently eating healthy. We also have an It's Vital Complete Nutrition pack, and that comes with core nutrition, the minerals, the omega-3, and I think one other one, and it comes in its own little pack. I personally don't sell a ton of those, but it is something that it's a whole box, and it has a bunch of packs in it that contains all of their vitamins if they want to take all of those. Let's see if there's anything else that I'm missing for individual products. We also have our ProFit, which is like your protein mix. You can bake with it. I just put a little bit of milk and a scoop of that and some frozen berries, and that's my breakfast. Tends to keep me pretty full. I really like that when it's also a good post-workout. But we did come out with our shake, and both of these, the ProFit and the shake, both only come in chocolate and vanilla. The shake, I have heard, keeps you full insanely long. Neither one are considered a meal replacement because they're only 100 calories. They don't have enough calories to be considered a meal replacement. You can make it one if you want to add different things to it, different fruits, yogurts, things like that. You can. It's really thick, and it will keep you full for a very long time. The difference between the two is, I need to make sure that I get this right because I still have the old catalog. Kirsten, unmute yourself real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
So will you explain the difference between the ProFit and the shake so I don't mess that up?
Yes. Your ProFit has more protein in it, which is going to be good for those who work out. Somebody who's wanting to use the shake for weight loss is going to go with the shake because it's whey-based, which means it's a little bit more natural and plant-based, and you're not going to have that bulk up from the ProFit with all the protein in it.
Perfect. We also have our energy drinks. When people ask about what they taste like, I kind of compare it to a pear juice. I really like them. You do not get a crash with ours at all. I know a lot of the girls on this Zoom are quite obsessed with our energy drinks. Let's see. Lots of antibiotics. It's good for your metabolism. I really like those ones a lot. I believe they come in a 12-pack. We also have a full line of essential oils. We have the diffuser. We have the essential oils. We have a pack of 4 that are pre-mixed that come with Boom, Chill, Defend, and Clear. I am really just kind of getting to know essential oils, but in the short time I've been using them, I'm just obsessed with our blends, to be honest with you. I like the way that they smell. I swear by the chill one after dinner time when it seems like my kids kind of catch their third wind of the day. I'm like, oh, hell no. Put a little bit of that right after dinner and they're up for another hour and it tends to settle them down. So I see the difference of them working. It comes with a USB thing, so you can bring it in your car if you want to. And then we have our unmixed ones. So we have like your lavender, we have lemon, different ones. I'm going to move on to some of the packs. This is just some of them. You can find the rest on your website. This is one of our biggest packs. When someone is wanting to do, this is the system. When someone is really wanting to do a big transformation, this is kind of what I go with. They are going to get the 2-day cleanse. They're going to get a tub of the greens. They're going to get the ThermoFit, a full treatment of wraps, and our blender bottle. I believe they only get the blender bottle with their first purchase, and then after that, it's a maintenance, so they don't get the blender bottle with it. If they are eating unhealthy, I usually add on the fat fighters, but it's a good start. Some people will go ahead and start with the system because it comes with so much goodness, and then maybe the next month they don't want to cleanse again. Maybe they're not ready for wraps again, so we'll switch their order to, you know, just ThermoFit and fat fighters or greens and whatever they want to do. So I really, really like the system. This one is also, I believe, our highest bonus volume pack that we carry. So it's 110 volume, and that's what we kind of pay attention to as distributors, but it comes with so much. We also have the wrap pack, and that comes with a full pack of wraps and a mini defining gel. We just went over what those were. We have the skinny pack that comes with wraps, defining gel, and fat fighters. And then we have the it pack that comes with facials, body wraps, greens, defining gel, and a lip and eye cream. So, and we do have a few other packs available on the site. Like I said, this is an older catalog, but if you go onto your website, there's 2 categories. You can click on results and you can click on packs, and you can see all of those things. For me, I'm always making sure that I'm not just selling individual products. I always want to browse the packs and see if I can get them a deal when, you know, for something that comes in a pack for them. So does anybody have any questions about products? Okay, so now I want to go into the difference between your retail customer and your loyal customer. Your retail customer is going to be someone that is going to purchase a product one time and they're going to pay full price. Example, our body wraps, a full pack, retail for $99, and a loyal customer can get them for $59. Now, what that means is a loyal customer is somebody that purchases at least one product a month for 3 months. Now, the nice part about our company is you don't have to join as a distributor to get our pricing. You can just be a loyal customer. They can go ahead and pay a $50 fee and purchase one time and get loyal customer pricing. I personally don't have anybody that does that. Usually they just get their product for their 3 months. Now, the fun part, after their 3 months, they will continue to get your pricing for life. So even if they say, okay, you know what, I finished my 3 months, I'm good for now, when they decide to place another order again, they don't need to sign up as a loyal customer again, but they're always going to get our pricing. That is for life. If they are a customer for 6 consecutive months, they are going to get $50 in perk points on their account as a shopping spree. After 12 consecutive months, they get a $150 shopping spree. And that is ongoing. So at 18 months, they'll get another 50. At 24 months, they're going to get another 150. They can save them up. If you have a loyal customer that cancels their account after the 3 months, they only have 30 days to redeem their perk points. The way they accumulate them is with every purchase they make, they are earning 10% back. I compare it to Kohl's Cash. So they can, after the 3 months is up, they're going to have perk points available to them. And I always let them know, if you know what you want, I can go ahead and use your perk points for you now, or this is what you have available to you. You need to make sure that we get that submitted within the 30 days or you will lose them. So that's how I explain that. Now, I know a lot of people on here did the pick your number post, and it can be super overwhelming because you're still learning what the products are about. But one, continue to come to me or whoever your upline is with screenshots of your conversation so they can help work you through the conversations that you're having with people about the products. And the reason I say that is because when we first start, we're so excited, like, oh my gosh, we could have our first customer. We get all excited and we like word vomit all over everybody, and nobody has time for that. So reach out to your upline and have them help you through your conversations. You're not bothering anybody. That's what we're here for. We're going to give you all of the coaching, all of the tools that you need to do this the right way, I guess. To not scare people off. And eventually you're going to come to a point where you feel more comfortable and you're not going to need us, but it's our goal to help you get there. When someone says that they're interested in the weight loss, again, my conversation is always going to them. I want to know their goals. I want to know their lifestyle so I can make sure I get them on the right things for them. Now, taking care of your customers is key. You don't just want someone for 3 months. You want a lifer. You want somebody that falls in love with the products. So once they start with you, you want to make sure that you're checking in on them. And I don't mean like weekly. You don't want to be like a stalker, but maybe, coming up to right before their next order's about to go out. I just wanted to touch base with you. How are you liking the products? Things like that. Make sure they're happy and they're getting the results that they are. Not every single body is going to have the same reaction to every single product. I may have somebody that does amazing on the ThermoFit and someone else that doesn't. I want to know that information. I don't want them to feel like, well, the product doesn't work. It's not working for you. And I want to make sure that I can address that and their next order gets changed. They are 100% in control of their orders, so they can change things up month to month. They are never stuck getting the exact same products. They can get whatever they want. There's no minimum. The only things that they cannot get on their own, please stop, is the Fab Wrap and the blender bottle. They are considered add-on items only. So those are the only 2 things that cannot be by themselves on a monthly auto shipment. Didn't want to overwhelm you guys. I just kind of wanted to do a briefing of the products and where you can find everything. If you do have questions, let me know. One thing that I will tell you is be a product of the product, any product. Know what your personal health and wellness goals are. Every single person has one. Mine is more energy and it's better skin. Maybe someone else's, they want to get rid of the mom pooch or they want to get rid of cellulite, whatever it is. Think about what your personal goals are for yourself and get a product set up on your auto shipment. Test some things out. And the reason I say that is because personal results are going to sell more than any other testimony that you put out on Facebook. That's it. Your personal results, your personal testimony is going to sell more than anything. When you do have personal results, let me know, and I can always help you with how to get them corporate approved. Corporate approved pictures are, I will show you one right now in case some of you weren't on the new distributor Zoom that we had the other day. A corporate approved picture is when it is in the before and after and it gives the time frame. All of that gets submitted to corporate because they want to make sure that the photos are not edited. They want to be true. They will ask for example, I have a customer that just sent me amazing wrap results and I am waiting for corporate to approve them. I have to submit her customer ID number. You know, I have to have permission, all of that stuff. We want to make sure that the photos we're putting out there are real images. So that's that. Also, I'm trying to think. Okay, I wanted to go over one more thing with posting and all of that. One thing, when a lot of people came to me joining in this last week, especially when we had the kits on sale, can I be successful? And I'm going to tell you, just like I've told every other person, I know it's overwhelming. If you give me excitement, you take quitting off of the table and you give me consistency, I will show you success. That's it. If you quit, you're never going to get to where you want to be. Not every single person you talk to is going to be a yes. Some are going to be a maybe. Some are going to be a no, and not everybody's going to support you. I just go on to the next one. And I just had a leadership call with some new distributors a little while ago. And one of the things that I shared was, it hasn't always been super easy. I think you are going to have some discouraging moments. I think you're going to feel overwhelmed at times. I think you're going to have those feelings. Now, reaching up to your upline, reaching out to me, reaching out to your sideline, meaning other people on our team that you're going to see in these Zooms, is super important to have the support. And a perfect example of that is, I have been in this business for over a year now. Not one of my closest friends is a customer of mine. They have bashed my business. They do not support me. They refuse to take the products. And one of them even lost over 80 pounds on our products before I was a distributor, and she refuses to support my business. So don't think that just because your closest friends say no to you, that you're not going to find success. I can promise you that. You're going to have a yes at some point. Every single no, it's all about a mindset shift for you. Is this is going to work because I'm going to decide that this is going to work for me. Set small goals for yourself. Yes, Haley, go for no. I mean, I put out a challenge for my team months ago. Go for no. I want to see how many no's you can get. You're messaging, you're talking to people. And there are some people, Haley, who was a big no for me for a long time, that I had to stalk her a little bit until she joined me. But I mean, it's an example that some people that have said no are now a part of this team. People that have ignored me are now a part of this team. I want you to understand that the success of it is not going to happen overnight. This is not a get rich quick business. If you take it seriously, it will pay you seriously. If you work it as a hobby, that's perfectly fine if you want to do that. But just understand your paycheck will reflect that you've worked it like a hobby. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just want you to know what to expect. You can work this business into your daily life. Hang on. You can work it into your daily life. I'm always available for individual coaching calls. When I post this recording into the bootcamp page, in the comments, I am going to post my daily 6 list, which is my personal to-do list. And it's kind of things that I do on a daily basis to run my business. Without fail, every single day I get them done. If that means I have to get up 20 minutes earlier, I'm going to do it. Tomorrow being a holiday, I'm still going to do it. I don't take a day off. And the reason why is because my consistency has paid off. It's working hard every single day. On the days that I'm mad about it and I'm feeling discouraged, you wouldn't know that looking at my Facebook page. It's all about the consistency and the mindset. I've talked about posting a little bit on the new distributor Zoom, so I'll go over it just really quickly before we hop off of here. I like to use the 3-3 rule. However, the 3-3 rule is posting at least 3 product or before and after photos a day and 3 business or lifestyle posts a day. They don't have to be commercial. One that I did this morning was, I'm thankful I don't have to rush out the door for work, that I get to, lay here and snuggle with my little one. For me, that's a lifestyle post. Posting before and afters are really good. Again, when you start getting your own results, get a little vulnerable and share them. Posting at least 3 of each, but I don't want you to sprinkle your life into It Works on your Facebook page. I want you to sprinkle It Works into your Facebook page, if that makes sense. I don't want it to completely consume you. People are your friend for a reason. They want to see your life. They want to see your adventure. They want to see what's happening with you. This is a part of you. I always tell people that I'll give you a good example of myself. When I started, I felt like I had to be extremely professional, and I stopped posting certain things that I would normally post because I was trying to keep my page extremely clean. Now, if you know me personally, or if you have followed my page at all, I am very sarcastic. I am pretty snarky and bold sometimes. And I kind of lost that part of me for a long time because I was so worried about what people would think. But those people that were my friends before then liked that about me. So don't necessarily change who you are. The only thing that I can say is just be yourself, but don't use your Facebook as your diary. We all have bad days and we have things going on, but if you are posting super duper negative stuff on your Facebook page, I promise you it's not going to be awesome. Another thing, people are going to be watching your journey long before they decide to be your customer or be a part of your team. And what they are going to notice is the change that it's making for you. Whether it's your personality, whether it's your positivity, whether it's emotionally, whatever it is, people are going to take notice of what it's done for you, and don't be afraid to talk about it. Sharing other people's success stories and what this business has done for them is super positive. Those are some good things to do. Sorry, I'm just reading some of the chats. Oh, yes, Haley. If you're not super duper active on social media, increase that gradually. Another thing is I don't cold message. We don't cold message people. I will be honest. If you are not getting interaction on your posts, reach out and change it up. I used to be honest, I used to cold message a lot, and I did have decent results with that, but that's not the way for a long-term business. People do not like it at all. Work attraction marketing. If you're curious about what to post, I always say before and afters, and you can go to Pinterest. I don't post things like this is the loyal customer program, or this is just like a picture of all the products that we sell. I want personal images where it looks like it's in your home, or it's in your hand, or it's on a countertop. Use those types of images. I also, as a tip, as I run out of products at home, maybe I don't get my order in time, I have empty containers. So like if we run out of ThermoFit, I still have empty containers that I can still use for photos when I'm talking about the product that we use. So different things like that. If you need help with your posting, I'm here to help you. Those of you that don't know, we have an app called Buffer that you can actually set your posts in. So if you're super busy with a full-time job, you can download this app. You can type in what you're going to post, add a photo to it, and you can schedule when you want it to post. Like lifesaver, guys. If you are full-time, it's a lifesaver. What I do recommend is when you have the opportunity, go back into your post. See if I can find one on my page so I can show you. Always set your It Works posts to be public. So when you go through your page, there is the little arrow right over here where you can edit the privacy and make sure it's public. If you are posting from Buffer, it's automatically going to post to friends only. So when you have a minute, you can always go to that and click on the privacy settings and set that post to public. So that's a really good tip. If you get stuck or you're unsure how to use it, just message me, let me know, and I will help you. I can help you with your first couple days of content and things that I would recommend. I want you to be conscious of your verbiage. I think in your post, I always say, I want you to reread it before you click post. I want it to sound like you are talking to your friend sitting in front of you. It's not, don't be salesy. If you feel like you're coming off like a salesperson, you probably need to edit, to be honest. You want to speak of the products you're sharing about with the same excitement you would if you saw a pair of shoes on sale or you found an amazing new makeup. That's in the same manner that you want to share the products. If you feel spammy, you probably are being spammy. That's not what we want. So again, if you need help, I'm here for you 100%. So that's what I have for you guys tonight. If you have any private questions, message me. Do you guys have any questions before we hop off of here? No? Okay, I am going to upload this recording. Let me